Welcome. It's Facts You Don't Know. If it's your first time here and you want to find out new facts that will definitely make you smarter and more, well, and first make sure to subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss anything.
If you happened to stumble across this home, you'd be forgiven for thinking there had been a terrible airplane accident. That's because Bruce Campbell, a retired electrical engineer, lives, believe it or not, in a retired Boeing 727 fuselage. The industrious recycler Bruce has had his old plane placed in woods near Portland, Oregon, where he lives happily amongst some of the original seating and even the airplane-style toilet. Bruce believes every old plane should be upcycled like this has been, declaring on his website, jetliners can and should be transformed into wonderful homes. Retirement into an aerospace-class castle should be every airliner's constructive fate. They should never be mindlessly scrapped. He has transformed the inside of the plane into a workable living space, as you can see in the images below. Most people might dread spending their entire lives on an airplane, but not Bruce Campbell. That's because his airplane, which stays on the ground, is his home. The former electrical engineer turned a Boeing 727 he bought in 1999 into a home in Portland, Oregon. Reuters has photos of the space. After modifications, 65-year-old Campbell's aircraft dream home cost him $220,000. He spends 6 months out of the year living there, alternating between Portland and Japan. In addition to his current home, Campbell is hoping to buy a bigger Boeing 747-400 to convert into his home in Miyazaki, Japan. I don't mean to offend, but wood is in my view a terrible building material, Campbell wrote on his website, but retired airliners can withstand 575-mile-per-hour winds, are highly fire-resistant, and provide superior security. They're among the finest structures that mankind has ever built. Keep scrolling to see more pictures of Campbell's Boeing 727 home. The plane sits on 10 acres of land that Campbell paid $23,000 for in his early 20s. He says he's had relatively few problems with zoning and building codes. In total, the cabin and cockpit provide about 1,066 square feet of living space. Campbell removed nearly all of the passenger seats for more space. Here's Campbell relaxing on his futon, where he also sleeps. Beside him are his slippers. Campbell requires all guests to wear slippers or socks to avoid tracking dirt inside the airplane. Campbell has converted the plane to have a washing machine, sink, and makeshift shower. He makes most of his food in a toaster or microwave and eats mostly canned foods and cereal. Meanwhile, the cockpit serves as a cyber office, according to Campbell. Campbell kept one of the 3 bathrooms on the plane as is, saying that he found it comfortable. It's a great toy, Campbell says about his airplane home. Trick doors, trick floors, hatches here, latches there, clever gadgets everywhere. Campbell spends half of his year in Japan and is now hoping to buy a Boeing 747-400, roughly 3 times as big as his 727, to make a new home in Miyazaki, Japan. Nothing compares to the exhilaration and satisfaction provided by an aerospace-class home, and many people understand this instinctively, Campbell said on his website. One last look at Campbell with his airplane home.
Thanks for watching. Please like and share the video in social networks. We'll be right back to you as fast as we can.